Hey everybody, I'm Darian and you're on the Piston Broke YouTube channel. I wanted to make another video. I felt it was very important that I did this just because of the fact of my experience and what ended up happening with me with Skydio and my Skydio 2 drone that did end up crashing not a few weeks ago. So as you can see there, the drone did crash and it did end up getting severely damaged in that flight. Unfortunately, like I said, I thought that it should have been able to avoid those lines, those overhead lines. Some of the guys in the comments of the last video kind of disagreed, but at the end of the day, it crashed. It didn't see them, and I ended up paying the ultimate price. I got myself a brand new Skydio 2 that is no longer usable, is severely damaged and good for nothing really, possibly parts. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to make this and let you know exactly what happened with my repair process, with my claim, and my correspondence with Skydio. Basically, I wasn't expecting a lot. I did think that the drone should have missed those lines, but at the end of the day, it says right in their disclaimer, right in their warranty policy, be cautious while flying around overhead lines because it does have a hard time picking up smaller obstacles, things around about a half of an inch diameter. It can't pick up, even though some of the smaller branches it was able to detect. So what happened? I ended up crashing it on February the 1st. I did reach out to Skydio that night on Facebook, sent him a couple pictures of the drones and said, well, unfortunately, one of my maiden flights with this thing, I did end up crashing. They did respond to me later that night and did say that I should reach out to help at Skydio, just fill them in on everything that happened, give them a detailed analysis of the crash, and they would go from there. So on February 2nd, the next day, Sunday, I did send off an email to Skydio, coordinating, letting them know exactly what happened. I'm not one to try and hide anything. Some people did, like, well, it doesn't get video or whatever, so if you don't, that's not how I operate, that's not how I roll. I honestly believe honesty is the best policy, and I let them know exactly what happened. I hit some overhead wires, I was flying the drone, I was having it do a follow me function, and unfortunately it did end up crashing. I got an email back that on the 3rd, so the very following day, I wasn't expecting that quick of a response. I did get an automated message right after I sent the email to expect 24 to 48 hours before a representative could get a hold of me. The very next day, Connie from Skydio did reach out. She sent me a follow-up email asking for a little bit more information and if I could go ahead and submit the flight logs. I had already submitted the main flight log, but they requested that I send all the flight logs from the Skydio. So connect to the drone, sent that information off, and then let them know that I did send off all the flight logs and the corresponding flight log. The following day, same day, that she was able to access the flight log, she's going to have the technicians look at it, and unfortunately, Skydio safety guidelines do state that the drone does have a problem seeing overhead lines and that sort of thing. At that point, when I got that email back, I kind of thought, I was like, all right, well, my fate has been sealed. I know I'm not going to be getting a replacement drone from Skydio just because of the fact that, they're already stating it is in their procedures. You've got to be careful. You can't be using this in certain environments because there's a good probability that it's going to crash. So I obviously emailed back just stating that I was looking for an approximate timeline, just because of the fact that I do have races coming up at the end of the month that I'm coordinating and racing in and filming, and I really wanted to have this drone, wanted to get it in action and use it to participate, partake in some of the racing action and get some remarkable shots, because the transitions and how this thing is able to fly is bar none. I did get a response back that unfortunately Skydio, and I kind of assumed as much, that they're slamming full force ahead and they're building drones. That's what they're doing. They're backlogged. They've got so many orders and they're pumping out as many drones as they possibly can. But she did reassure me that she set my claim level to a priority, and they're going to get their technicians and they're going to have a look at everything as soon as possible. After that, that was the 4th. After that, I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm not exactly too sure, you know, what's going to be happening. And Connie ended up reaching out to me. Skydio ended up actually reaching out to me and giving me a phone call on the 5th. I was expecting an email. I wasn't expecting a phone call. I got this number come up on my phone, so I pick it up, and guess who it is? It's Connie from Skydio, and she just wanted to reach out and talk in person and let me know exactly what was going to be happening with my drone. She felt it was best to be talking in person instead of over corresponding via email, just because of the fact that you can really articulate your points, and you better express your point of view. So I thought that was really awesome. I thought that was really cool that they actually reached out and wanted to talk instead of just being faceless and essentially nameless behind a computer. So she ended up phoning me and blew me away. They let me know that they are going to be replacing the drone. They are going to send out a replacement, and you know, they understand that I've got the races that are coming up, and they wanted to see me be able to capture those races with their drone. So they did express ship a brand new Skydio 2 to me. I got it in 5 days, I believe. No, 6 days from when they said that they were going to send it out. They were going to send it out next day, and bang, 6 days later, I'm up in northern Saskatchewan, Canada, pretty far away, and they express shipped it. I didn't have to send my old one back. Well, I do have to send it back, but they weren't required to get it back first before they sent me a new one. They knew I wanted this drone badly so I could be able to use it in an upcoming event, and bang, they sent it right away. And not only did they do that, they threw in some swag. You know what I mean? I thought that was exceptionally cool. Just, it's stuff like that that I believe puts them on a different level, on a different platform from all the other manufacturers. Buddy of mine, another YouTube guy down in the States, he's got a lot bigger channel than me. He ended up crashing one of his drones, his DJI, and he bought a brand new one. And he's like, they didn't send me nothing, and I bought a brand new drone. And that's where I'm coming at. I think these guys, Connie in the customer service department, and the entire crew at Skydio, I honestly believe you guys are legends. So yeah, no, I honestly think you guys are absolute legends. What you did, how you acted, and how everything was handled, and how easy and streamlined and fast it was, I cannot sing higher graces to Skydio and all the team there. Like I say, I do believe that they're going to be developing probably one of the best drones on the market. I think they've got one already, and I'm just looking forward to the future as they're able to continue to push and bring new things. It's going to be fantastic. And as for me, I'm super pumped. I've got my new drone back. I've got a new drone. I send this other one back, and I've got a way to make some absolutely epic footage for all you guys. So I really appreciate the support, all the kind words, everyone that had reached out and sent messages and commented on the last video, and I look forward to the future. So please guys, like, subscribe, and share this video, and hopefully we'll be able to go on a ride together.